We're off. Hello, everybody. This is Michael Magasevic, and my co-commentator today is Byron Derksen. Say hello to the people, Byron.
Hi, everybody. I'm the best.
Byron is how would we describe you, Byron?
I don't believe that it is possible to fully describe myself.
Byron is my buddy. Well, you used to, and I currently do YouTube videos talking about mixed martial arts. I also do
Semi-retired.
I also do the race videos, and perhaps in the future there'll be some wrestling stuff we're gonna do. I think we're talking about doing that maybe.
I think so.
So we'll see. We'll see what the market's like on that. Today we are going to do a race commentary for the Zero Racing Series, round 1 of the Weekday series at Bathurst. We have a 10-car grid, 5 Audis, 3 BMWs, and 2 Mercedes. It's the DTM car class. The game we're playing is Race Room Experience. And we do know the results of this race because I'm racing in it. If you look at the 4th car back on the left-hand side, that is me. So a little bit of spoilers there. We'll try not to spoil it as much as we can through the commentary. And we are doing this slightly with Byron on a delay because we are streaming. I am streaming this over Steam to him, so he's a couple seconds behind.
I will attempt to be humorous and effervescent.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over the grid here first up so you know who everyone is. On the front row, we have Jason Mons in the blue Mercedes, and the red Audi is Carl Raggio. Row 2 is, of course, it's doing this kind of weird thing where it doesn't go. Anyways, starting P3 in the Audi that is blue and green is Alessio De Bonis. And the second Mercedes in the field is the, I guess, gunmetal gray with a red stripe, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow. That is Rick Martel.
The model.
Row 3 is all BMW with the Puma car being driven by Mike Mark and Wes Stokes in the white and black and purple and orange and green. It's a busy car. It's a really busy car. With the Ice Watch sponsorship, Wes Stokes. And then on row 4, it's me and my ever-loving grid buddy, Thomas Waz. Thomas Waz in the Red Bull Audi, and myself in the Schaeffler Audi, number 99 car. And on the back row is Mark Clapp-Zuhl in the Red Bull BMW, and in the Speedweek.com Audi, we have David Collins.
You guys sponsored by Speedweed?
Speedweek, sir. Speedweek.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the grid, and top 10 score points, so that's everybody. It's the simple Formula 1 scoring system as well as DTM, and let's kick this off.
Should I be making engine noises with my mouth?
Good. Jason Mons gets a pretty poor start from the pole position, and he's going to fall back to second behind Carl Raggio. Mark got a good start. He got out ahead of Thomas Waz, and you'll see me spinning off in the background, thus ending my chances at a particularly great race. Back at the front, Carl has taken the lead, like I said. A bit unusual. Carl's usually not the greatest off the line, but he got the jump on Jason and has a pretty healthy lead here. Jason Mons in second place, and Alessio De Bonis completing the Audi sandwich in third place. Rick Martel is held station for fourth. Mark Clapp-Zuhl with easily the start of the race. He's come from 9th on the grid to 5th place in the Red Bull BMW. He's got Thomas Waz in behind him in 6th place, followed by Dave Collins. And we missed an accident between Mike Mark and Wes Stokes in the BMWs. They've hit each other and have fallen back to 8th and 9th, respectively. We're going to rewind that just a little bit to get that. So what happened to them? Because they appeared to have been in 5th and 6th, where they started before falling back. Looks like their accident comes right at the start of the uphill section. So here we go. They're actually right alongside Rick Martel, and Wes just gets into the back of Mike Mark and spins him around. A little bit of little BMW on BMW violence there.
Sweetie, we come for that booty.
It's not so good. Back to the front, we still have Carl leading the way in the number 17 Audi. Jason Mons is seemingly getting away from Alessio Debonis at this point, and we'll see if he can make an attack on Carl for the lead. Rick Martel pretty much alone in 4th place. He was under siege until the two BMWs took each other out. Mark Klapzool still in 5th. Great start for him. Thomas Waz in 6th place as we go down the hill, followed by Dave Collins. Then we have Mike Mark in 8th, followed by Wes Stokes, and there is me in the 10th spot in the number 99 car.
Number 99 in your hearts, number 1 on your program.
Gotta have the Wayne Gretzky reference. I mean, we are Canadian.
True.
Still up in front, we have Carl Raggio coming towards the end of the first lap.
I believe they might be going a little too fast, sir. We may need a traffic warden and somebody to get some tickets.
Oh, it's possible. I will say that the replay interface on this game does rather suck.
A little bit.
You'll note that the positions and the lap times don't really line up, and they don't give you a gap to the next car anywhere. Anyways, Mons is on the attack now. He is possibly going to get DRS here. See?
But if he uses the DRS, wouldn't he DNF, and then he would be DQ'd?
Not quite. For those of you who do not know, DRS is where you basically get to shred some of your drag through the aerodynamics of your rear wing. It bends backwards almost flat, and it will make you faster in a straightaway, but you also don't have any downforce in corners. So you do only want to use it on a straightaway.
Interesting.
And if you're within 1 second of the car in front of you when you finish the lap, you get 3 shots of DRS for the next lap. So Jason's still on the attack here as they head down the hill. You can see the hill kind of drives you, not the other way around. One of the things that make Bathurst a really challenging track. Anyways, going back through the grid, not much has changed, although Thomas Waz is coming up to put the pressure on the fellow Red Bull car of Mark Klapzool in a battle for 5th place. Canada versus the Netherlands.
Well, I mean, we know how that's going to go. Just like a game of hockey.
Oh, well, I think a game of hockey between Canada and the Netherlands would be a grotesquely one-sided beatdown.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think this will be quite that one-sided.
Well, that's also possible.
In the meantime, Mike Mark and Wes Stokes and myself have all gotten around Dave Collins, and I think we probably know why. He seems to have spun heading down the hill. Got himself pointed back the correct way now, but he has slipped from 7th to 10th. In the meantime, we just missed a pass, so we're going to rewind just a little bit here to catch Jason Mons taking the lead off of Carl Raggio, and if I'm not very much mistaken, we're also going to get a look at that DRS we were just talking about. You can see the difference in the wing there. Jason's DRS is on right now as he zips up alongside Carl on the straightaway, heading into the turn, and there's just nothing Carl can do outside of just completely blocking to keep the lead. So Jason moves into the lead.
I would encourage everybody to block all the time.
I would not encourage that. It just makes everything miserable.
All the blocking.
In the meantime, we've also had a problem for Mark Klapzool. He has dropped from 5th place all the way back to 8th place. Let's have a quick look at what happened to him there. Whether Tom managed to get a little bit dirty with him, or if this is self-inflicted. Looks like it is probably self-inflicted. Looks like a first corner accident. Indeed it is. He comes around, just gets a little bit wide, loses the back end, spins it around, and Tom will be like, thank you for the position. as will his BMW teammates Mike Mark and Wes Stokes, who are having a pretty good little private battle there for the top BMW spot. You can see me in the background there, still in 9th place. Considering that I lost about 24 seconds at the start spinning around in the dirt, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. The BMW train heads up the hill, still occupying the 6th through 8th positions. Audi at this point looking pretty good with 2nd place, 3rd place, 5th place, and 9th and 10th. Mercedes, though, is probably the best placed of all, with the lead in Jason Mons and Rick Martel in 4th place. Clap is not really keeping with the other BMWs at this point.
Right, you are, Ken.
Anyways, back at the front, Jason Mons has, he's really extended that lead. Considering he took it just at the start of this lap, he's really delivered. Got himself a nice cushion back to Carl, who now has to worry more about Alessio De Bonis in the battle for 2nd place than he does about going for the race victory.
Pressure coming on from De Bone Soldier.
The Bone Soldier. So we head down into lap 4.
19.
Rick Martel moving on in 4th place. He's had a pretty lonely race after the two BMWs collided and left him pretty much alone in 4th place. I'm sure he'll take that. It's a solid performance. Thomas Waz still in 5th place in the Red Bull Audi, the number 5 car, so a bit of synergy there. Mike Mark and Wes Stokes are still really close together, but it looks like a certain level of peace accords has happened between the two of them because they don't seem to be particularly battling for position, but rather trying to catch Waz. At some point, I picked up 8th place ahead of Mark Klapzul. So let's have a look at what happened there. And Ben Schwarmy is apparently doing a little bit of practice.
The shawarma. He's going the wrong way. Why is he going in reverse?
Because it's in rewind.
This is madness.
It was a little bit madness. So what happened to the clap? Oh, I think I found the answer. This is what happens when you wipe out going downhill at Bathurst. He loses the back end again, spins it around, winds up right against the wall, and doesn't recover very well, and I zip through into 8th place.
He gets beat out by the lean green snot machine.
Back at the front, it continues to be Jason Mons leading pretty comfortably. I don't really think the Audis have anything to say about this at this point. They're kind of hoping that Jason makes a mistake.
There will be no mistakes.
Rick, kind of in the same boat. He would love those two Audis to collide with each other and sneak up into a Mercedes 1-2. Not a whole lot happening right now, so let's do a little fast forward. You can see what these cars would look like going at hyperspeed.
Neat.
Looks like there might be something here between Mike Mark and Wes Stokes in 6th and 7th place. Mark had a bit of a moment, and doesn't look like Wes really has the speed to do anything with it, though. As they head for the downhill section. I'm still following them, although not really able to make much of an indent, it seems.
You should probably equip your car with weaponry.
So we're going death race style. I'm not opposed to this.
Fire everything!
Whatever you say, Nero.
Indeed.
Oh, Alessio goes way off the track.
God damn it, Sakara, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Looks like he'll easily retain third, though, because Rick is just not particularly close enough to make an issue of it. Thomas Waz still running in 5th place. Looks like the gap is closing with Mike Mark. Wes Stokes appears to have lost a lot of ground to Mark, though. Possibly a mistake there. He's got me to deal with, number 99 Audi now. Flapzool may also be in this, still, 9th place. Dave Collins has had some problems again.
I have one question.
What is that question?
How much money would you have to spend to buy an ice watch?
An ice watch, you say?
I see this on a car, and I don't know how, honestly, I don't know how credible a product that is.
I think it's like a $200 watch.
Made out of ice?
Don't believe it's not made out of ice.
Well, then that is false advertising, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Dave is going to fall down, lapped by the top 4 cars now. Tom's still 5th. Mike Mark's still 6th. Wesley Stokes is still in 7th. Doesn't look like I'm making any more inroads into him. Still pretty much back in 8th place. Flapzool heading down the hill as well in 9th. We head on to the next lap. Jason Mon still leading the way from Carl Raggio. They're both pretty much alone. Alessio pretty far back in 3rd. Rick Martel, that car behind him is lapped, so he's also pretty much on his own at this point. Thomas Waz. Mike Mark is definitely wheeling him in for 5th place, though. BMW is not satisfied with 6th place. Wes Stokes, Magasevic in 8th, and 9th for Klapzool still.
Crazy Slavs.
I mean, we are crazy people. I sense there will be a battle for 5th place coming up here, so let's ride with Thomas for a bit. Wes Stokes appears to be eating back into the gap that he lost, so good for him. Head up the hill. Looks like Tom had a little bit of a moment there, but not too bad.
Is it like a blonde moment?
He is blonde.
Well, there you are.
Oh, he's really out of shape on the downhill section.
Oh, fatty.
It's not going to cost him quite yet, but he's definitely losing that gap as he hits the wall.
Clunk.
We're definitely headed towards a moment here in the battle between Thomas Waz's Audi and the BMW of Mike Mark.
I have yet to hear anybody disprove my theory that all the license plates in this game say "I love cock."
I don't know what they say. If anyone knows, post in the comments, because
it's got an eye and a heart, and then it's got a weird symbol that, to me, at this speed looks like a chicken. So I'm gonna go with "I love cock."
I can't disagree. I'm sure it's not a chicken. Oh, and Tom loses it. Oh, nice recovery though. Nice recovery. But the BMW is now right on his tail. The pressure is definitely on. A little bit wide at the turn 1 there from Mr. Mike Mark. And Wes Stokes and myself are just watching intently for someone to make a misstep.
Different Stokes for different folks.
Seems like Tom has got the edge in this first sector, heading up the hill. Oh, as I say that, he hits the wall. And Mark is way on his tail now. That's got to be under a second.
Just run him off the track. Get him.
And now we head to the downhill section, and we've seen Tom make a couple of mistakes through this downhill section. Can he keep it clean?
No.
As they lap a spun Dave Collins.
God damn it. Too many Tom Collinses for Dave Collinses. That boy is drunk.
Oh, and Tom loses it in the final bit of the downhill section, and Mark is through into 5th place. Will Wes Stokes have a shot at him? We will see. At this point, Dave Collins has been lapped by all but Mark Klapzool. So Dave trying to avoid getting lapped by the entire field. Back at the front, Jason Mons just chilling, really. Doesn't seem to be pushing much. Carl Raggio's pretty much a straightaway behind him. Alessio DeBonis is about the same behind Carl. Rick Martel has definitely fallen off the podium hunt, but I mean, you can't even see 5th place in his view, so not too many worries for him.
Honestly, Rick Martel doesn't need the title. He's just so good at being a heel.
That's true. He is the model. Mike Marks still in 5th place. Tom Laws under pressure now from Wes Stokes. And in the background, you can still see Michael Magasevic in the number 99. Could have a good 3-way battle here for 5th place in the closing stages. Tom is under attack from Wesley Stokes. He holds the position, though, for now.
So violent.
They head down the hill, random pylon sitting out there.
I put that there on purpose.
When we were here last season, we managed to actually bury a pylon in one of the barriers. Tom having a moment there with the barrier, but he does retain 6th place. Tell you who's really happy with this, though, is Mike Marcus. Stokes goes for it! And he goes off. Can't quite make the move stick. Bit of aggressive driving, though, in defense by Tom Laws.
I'm in favor of the rubbing is racing school of things.
There's definitely a little bit of rubbing, I'll say that much. I don't think this fight is over, though, as we head into, I believe, the final lap. Or actually, I believe the race is done. The lap counter is broken, as per usual. Oh, we will see. Will Dave Collins manage to stay on the same lap as somebody? No, he spins off and Klapzool goes by to lap him. Anyways,
Harsh but fair.
Jason Mons is your winner for Team Mercedes, followed by Carl Raggio for Audi. Alessio DeBonis is also on the podium for Audi. Rick Martel in the 2nd Mercedes gets 4th. Top BMW's 5th place Mike Mark, followed by Tom Laws in the Audi. Wes Stokes in the BMW. Michael Magasevic in the Audi. Mark Klapzool in the BMW. And Dave Collins going backwards over the line to finish the race in the number 27 Audi. So, that's the race. Let us know if you enjoyed this little thing. If you did, there will be more to come. And if you did not, there probably won't be. So, see everybody at the race tomorrow night. We're doing this on Friday night. Saturday night is round 2 at Bathurst, basically, the weekend series. Should be a bigger grid. Should be 14 cars we're expecting right now. Do you have anything else you want to add, Byron?
Everybody go have a beer.
Sounds like a good plan. Till next time. Well, I'm Michael Magasevic, and I'll see you on the track.